Kid behind the camera's a fucking liar. Can you guys stop falling for this bullshit? He's doing this type of stuff. He's trying to do little series and stuff like that so you guys will keep watching him because he knows his page ain't shit. His channel is nothing without Angry Grandpa and everybody knows it. The only way his channel is surviving... Oh, look at this. This is back when Bridget was 15 and he was 21 and he was having sex with her because he's a fucking diddler rapist. Bridget has cheated on me. You know how many times you've seen that? And then here they are having Thanksgiving together. After 2 weeks ago, he led you guys on to believe that they were breaking up forever. Don't fall for this fucking piece of shit. You know, this guy fucking turned into a real scumbag. Money has turned this guy into a real piece of shit. This is the video so you guys all know. Too. Look. Oh my god, food. Fucking drooling fat fuck. And that's just not my opinion. That's what everybody thinks.
Thanksgiving.
Look.
I asked Jimmy, he didn't know. You guys got toilet paper, right? Yeah. Alright, cool. Okay.
He's clearly with her. He's clearly fucking chilling with her. He's in the car, everything else.
Today is Thanksgiving.
Like, look at this fucking guy. This is a top YouTuber. This is what YouTube... Yeah. And then he does shit like this. He plugs in his dead fucking father's fucking goddamn merch. You people who support this fucking shit really have to think about what you're doing, okay? I know most of you people are young, but don't fall for this type of stuff. If you want to buy this stuff, you can go ahead and buy it. But all you're doing is making him get fatter and fatter as the years go by. Because all he's going to fucking do is eat and play video games and upload videos for the rest of his fucking life. There's no way he can get a real job unless it's something to do with his computer. Because that's all he knows. Because he's always stayed in the fucking house. He always plugs this type of shit. This is morally wrong. The fact that his dad passed on, and everybody knows that Angry Grandpa was huge on YouTube. He does this shit. You cannot tell me he's not milking his fucking father's death. That is fucking wrong.
I'm begging them. They want them. They want plushies. They gotta have them, guys. Smack the like button. And also,
they want plushies, they gotta have them. He controls the website. He tries to lie and tell everybody that this broadband TV fucking place. Like, look at this guy. Did you guys know that he's secretly a millionaire too? You can just look up all the new accounts and stuff too. Oh yeah, by the way, he's got this new account bullshit going on. Michael Green, 14.5 thousand subscribers are stupid enough to fucking subscribe to him. When you click on it, there's nothing even on the fucking page. Oh, besides a picture of a nice car that he's probably going to be able to purchase with the money from you guys supporting him. You people have to really know that this guy is just doing this for money. You know why he did that? He did that because fucking McJuggernuggets has created his own channel, the Jesse Ridgway channel. He did the exact same thing. Here it is right here. Kid behind the camera copied him. That's all that happened. Look at this.
The videos doing that, that's actually 2-3 grand in revenue just from that huge back.
Let's hear if he's a millionaire or not, boys.
Yeah, it was unbelievable when it happened like that.
That's the biggest thing that
Ensuring a second home can be difficult and expensive. The last thing you want is...
I've been trying to crush the stigma for ever since Second Series Love. I used to do a YouTube. You bought your dad a roughly.
It fluctuates, but there's times that it made $8,000 in a day, $10,000 in a day.
It really, people make.
Just so you guys are aware.
Dad was alive, if I made $150,000 on YouTube in a month, I knew I had to pay taxes on that.
Do you realize you casually just saying that is insane to everyone, right?
what, $150,000?
How much were you making?
See his reaction?
Roughly?
It fluctuates, but there's times that it made $8,000 in a day, $10,000 in a day.
He's making $8,000, $10,000 sometimes in a day, uploading videos, clickbaiting you guys.
You're making $8,000 a day.
I sometimes gotta remind myself of that because it's like, if I have a low day, I'm like, oh, I only make $5,000 today. But I'm like, well, you know what? People go to college for this kind of money. You know what I mean? And I kind of lucked into it. And I don't want to say lucked into it because you can luck into a good video, but you can't luck into
Like 1,000 or...
Yeah, you see that? You see how he fucking thinks? Unfucking believable.
Roughly.
it fluctuates, but there's times that it made $8,000 in a day, $10,000 in a day. It really,
You know, people make like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month if they're lucky.
right.
You're making that, and you're making $8,000 a day.
I sometimes gotta remind myself of that because it's like, if I have a low day, I'm like, oh, I only make $5,000 today. But I'm like, well, you know what? People go to college for this kind of money. You know what I mean?
And YouTube just allows this fat fucking piece of shit to upload fucking just the most idiotic fucking videos. It's not even funny. Clickbait and fucking incest sexual fucking videos. And it's just because they are making money off of them. So at the end of the day, YouTube's nothing but a fucking greedy ass piece of shit platform. And I don't even really care to be on it, to be honest with you. It's really fucking ridiculous how YouTube will let him make more money than people who go to fucking college. Okay? People who actually study and have to go for 5 years to go and become somebody. This piece of shit makes more money than them people. He makes more money than firefighters. He makes more money than policemen. He probably makes more money than any doctor out there. And all he does is upload videos and clickbait you fucking people who watch. And that's how I know, and there's no way around it, that 99% of the people that watch have got to be underage fucking people. Because a normal person would not watch this person and support this person. There's no fucking way. Unless you're a redneck retard.
kind of lucked into it. And I don't want to say lucked into it because you can luck into a good video, but you can't.
And honestly, you didn't luck into a good video. You didn't luck into YouTube yourself. Your fucking father paved the way for you, and you are scamming the fuck out of everybody who has ever supported the Angry Grandpa channel and the Kid Behind the Camera channel. Has just basically piggybacked everybody that came from that channel, and you're uploading the same fucking shit. He's uploading Angry Grandpa stuff, and that was what has made his channel so important that it is today. Everybody who watches this guy has got to be like a 13-year-old fucking kid that doesn't know any better.
Luck into
like 1,000 or
1,000 of them or that. It
Right.
just doesn't happen.
He
that
didn't
way.
luck
So-
into any
And you've been
videos.
smart.
Your
You've been
dad
smart
did.
with money. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, like I said, most of the time, if I made $150,000 in a month, I knew I had to pay taxes. I always gave Dad a huge
$150,000 in a
portion
month.
because I wanted him to never have to work again. And on top of that, I bought him the dream car. On top of that, I bought him the
Yeah.
house. So a lot of people said,
Notice
"Oh,
how he'll
Grandpa
say all
bought
that
his own
stuff.
dream house." I bought him the house and gave him money because
what have you bought for yourself? Have you splurged on anything? Have you?
How is that physically possible? He just said, look, he just said there was taxes and they used to split the money. Now, if there was taxes and they used to split the money, and this fucking guy has gained about 250 pounds since he even started fucking YouTube. He's bought a house, he's bought Bridget a vehicle. You gotta live life. You fucking said out of his own mouth he spends up to $40,000, $30,000 on fucking takeout every year. I mean, there's no way you can fucking balance all that amount of money. Unless, you know what I mean, you were ripping somebody off somewhere down the line. There's no way.
Ever bought anything ridiculous?
no, not really.
Why is that?
I don't know. To be honest, there's nothing that I felt like I needed.
See, that doesn't even make sense right there. You just said about all this stuff that you bought, and then he says, did you buy anything ridiculous? And he says, no. Yeah, you bought a Chevy Suburban that cost $70,000, $80,000, $90,000. You bought Angry Grandpa his dream house and car. The car was $55,000. I don't know how much the house was. You bought your own house. You bought a bunch of dogs along the way.
I own this house. I own our cars. I bought Dad's house. All that's paid for in cash. I feel like there's not much else. that I
He has
need.
to just
Yeah.
draw
If I want
attention to
something, I'll
himself.
buy it.
He
Right.
is the guy. It's him.
You know what?
He
I
is
need a new
fucking
computer.
nothing. It
broke
was
down. I
always,
can afford to
always
get that
Angry
replaced.
Grandpa.
I don't want to buy fancy cars. I bought a nice family car. I don't.
No, because
need
you can't
the best
drive.
clothes.
You
I
play
wear
fucking
normal
video
comic
games, you
shirts,
fat
man.
fucking ugly piece of shit.
I don't need to look the part. I just want to feel comfortable in my life.
Yeah. And people subscribe.
You wear
to
Marvel
teams
t-shirts
for
like fucking a
relatability,
12-year-old
for the
does
fact
because
that
you
it
haven't
seems
grown
like
up
you're
in real
generally
life.
play-
This is how he looks. He looks like, come on, if this, he looks like a fucking 12-year-old fucking baby back bitch, and he's really fucking 33. Like, who wears Marvel t-shirts like that and fucking a hat backwards, sideways like that? You're supposed to be a grown-ass man that has a family and apparently makes millions of dollars off YouTube. But yet, you carry yourself looking like this. 9 times out of 10, his fucking nails are filthy McNasty, fucking just disgusting, and he doesn't even wear socks when he wears shoes. That's gotta be disgusting and fucking bad for your feet, especially at his weight, no? Absolutely fucking gross.
Where you're kind of the butt of the joke, to where I feel like if you did start buying these things, it's kind of unknown territory for you. To where like, are people still gonna watch?
That have these kind of things. If you could have told me, no, it's never been about money. The money has definitely been, an incentive. A lot of the stuff that I did, it was fun.
Yeah,
I had a lot of fun doing.
Oh fucking shit.
Comforting. The money's great, but I'm at a position now where I could quit.
Yeah.
But I don't want to because I enjoy doing it.
Yeah, I enjoy doing it.
He'll contradict
this
this
I think
soon.
The thought for me is like, all right, I feel like I gotta help these guys because
And this is how you know too. If he's doing it for the fucking thing, these guys will both tell you and show videos about how they bought all this expensive stuff. Now, if it was just for them, they'd love doing it. Why would you have to say, oh, I bought this, I did buy this, we paid cash for this, I got this, I got that. It's like you're throwing it in the face of the people who are watching you and supporting you, you know that? Because most of them don't have half the shit that you guys have. And I just think that's fucking wrong. You're just the type of people that like to bash people down because you have more than them. And you know that. Because both of yous I've never seen a video of you guys going to a mall and doing pictures with fans or anything like that. And I'm pretty sure you've both done videos where you just ask fans not to come to your house and stuff like that. So you're not in it for the support. You're in it to fucking make yourself millions of dollars. And at the end of the day, you're thinking about yourself and nobody else.
we can do storytelling and all that to help people, live through characters or whatever, situations even. But now it's like, I know everybody wants money. I know it was probably like a thought growing up where like, if I could help out my family somehow and get it so that everyone's not struggling, I'm gonna do that. So like, but now
yeah, but like, too bad that hasn't happened. Michael's mother still lives in a dilapidated fucking trailer. Like, the trailer's falling down. It's not even livable. He goes there in the video and she says, you can't stay here. It's falling down. It's not even livable. Now, if he'd done everything he could in life for his family, none of them would live in a fucking trailer. Get that to your fuck. His sister lives in his dad's old fucking trailer. Does that make any sense to you? Like, honestly, I know it's Angry Grandpa's house and this and that, and you want to keep it in the family. How come the mom didn't live there? How come they all didn't get a fucking house somewhere else together? He cares about himself. The only thing that's ever benefited off of YouTube is him, okay? And of course he made Angry Grandpa make sure that Angry Grandpa was okay, because Angry Grandpa was his sidekick. They did this together. But you know who benefited more? Clearly Michael did. Michael has the nice house. Michael has the nice car. Does his mom have a nice fucking Chevy Yukon? Does his mom live in a nice house? No. Does his sister have a nice house or a nice car? No. Nobody. Does his nephews have all their houses? He has millions of dollars. He can put all of them in houses and have all of them have nice houses and cars and stuff. He doesn't give a fuck about them like that. He is out for himself. And he even said it. He has to think about his daughter Mia. But Mia is young. She just started to become in their life, okay? She is not even 2 years old. So he was just making millions of dollars and throwing it into video games and food. He wasn't worrying about his family at all. Now he's going to say it's for his daughter, which is all bullshit. He wants the money for him fucking self. Like, of course, she's going to benefit because it's his family member, but most of the money goes right directly into his mouth, his fat fucking mouth with the Taco Bells and the fucking Burger Kings and all that type of shit.
More of a fatherly perspective, like how can we help out the audience in some way to make money? So, guys, I encourage you to
do nothing.
We bought groceries.
Right.
For the first time. Right. Like, dude, this YouTube video put food in the house and we can go out to dinner. It was mind-blowing. And I was like, how do I make more?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I started doing more. And then I started the Kid Behind the Camera channel and using...
There you go, people. He said it out of his own mouth. He wanted more. He did this all for money. He knew that if he created the Kid Behind the Camera channel and just uploaded videos of Angry Grandpa, that people would piggyback right off of Angry Grandpa's channel and immediately go to his channel, and his channel blew up right off Angry Grandpa. And he wanted more money, more money, more money. And he blames it all on Angry Grandpa. Oh, I didn't want to do merch. I didn't want to do this. Angry Grandpa wanted to do this. At the end of the day, he wanted to do it because he's a fat piece of shit and he wanted money.
The Kid Behind the Camera channel...
Everybody wants money, but nobody will stoop down to his level to get that fucking money.
From the main channel, and people would go over to see that because you got to see what happened after.
And Kid Behind the Camera kind of became the breadwinner channel, right?
See?
Yeah, I got to give that to Bridget. You know, we were talking one day, and she was like,
No
"Why
support.
don't we start doing daily vlogs?"
No support for his father. Hats off to Bridget,
That's the
though.
biggest thing that, I've been trying to crush the stigma
Unfucking believable.
hours this month.
I would feel like crap.
And you probably hate them a little bit.
Right. It's like, why are you... It's like, good for you, dude. You know, I'm in this trailer. Why are you telling me this?
Right. You know what I mean? Somewhere. And seeing that financial side kind of prompted me to pursue this. Or now...
For me to go as hard as I did, because when you were doing your videos, I was probably making around $12,000, $13,000 a month, which is pretty incredible. All right, that's a lot of money. And I was talking to Jesse, and I was like, "How much did you make this month?"
Listen.
He was like, "I made like $15,000." Like, he made more than me. That's uncomfortable to me.
See? They treated it like a money game. Oh, he made more money than me. Oh, let's see if I can get more money and more clickbait, guys. Let's see if I can eat more KFC and get more fatter this month. Let's scam together, bro. You do a series of Angry Grandpa, and I'll do a series of Angry Psycho Dad. I'm a fucking idiot. Let's be idiots together. Bunch of fucking retards.
Right? And then I started pushing harder, and I was like, I'm ready to call Jesse again. I was like, how much did you make this month?
It's like a high score, yeah.
It's like high score. See who can scam and fucking get more money from YouTube.
What the hell? And then finally, I broke 100, and I called me. I was like, man, I would love to make 150. He goes, hey, you'll get there. And I'm like, okay, how much did he make? He never told me. So it was almost like a competition and a drive, and it worked. Seeing the numbers go up, you can't help it.
He just said they just said a little while ago that they weren't doing it for money. They were doing it for the passion. Oh, because they love doing it. We're never doing it for money. And then he just says in the same conversation that he was doing it, they were doing a game. He would call him and he would call him and see, and then they were making up to $150,000. Like it was nothing.
I want to keep going.
Yeah, and it's a hard thing. I think a part of the stigma too is not talking about the YouTube money. Is afraid of people asking for it, or it's almost like as a lot.
Yeah, because you guys don't really want to share, right? You don't want people. You just want to stack bundles of money and sit there with it and fucking not share it all, and not have people hassle you about it.
Way people can come at you for it, they do.
So that's part of this reason you've kind of sat on it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And it's doing something ideally that you enjoy doing.
And not to mention 100,000 views. And, we all started somewhere. There was a time where I didn't have 100,000 views.
Yeah.
It was all thanks to Ray William Johnson that I think if I wanted to stop tomorrow, I could say, all right, I've done. I haven't uploaded it in almost a year, and it's still bringing in $25,000, $30,000 a month.
Now that's a crazy point.
That's the kind of thing that I can just if I wanted to stop tomorrow, I could say, all right, I've done what I can, I'm done, and I could live for the rest of my life.
And I want you guys to hear that. You said $25,000 a month roughly, and you're not doing anything.
I haven't uploaded since I uploaded that Doug video.
So understand, guys, that the value doesn't just die when you make the video, and that's how it feels sometimes for us.
Unbelievable.
At that time, to where it's like,
and it's monetized, and I upload 1-2 videos a year. And I'm looking, Jesse's making this kind of money. I made like $3 last month on Facebook. I'm like, I'm going to start building up Facebook now, right? It's like looking and learning from other people. It's a smart way to start building your investment.
No, building investments. You're building new platforms to make more money off of fucking doing nothing except for sitting on your ass and uploading fucking shitty content videos. by clickbaiting people or uploading fucking people who are already relevant, like your father.
Investments and you know,
and even for TikTok, you know, I know a few people that maybe are making crazy amounts
TikTok,
of money
oh
on
my
TikTok,
fucking
but they're
God.
porting that audience over to a Patreon, say making $10,000-$20,000 a month with dedicated fans. You know,
unbelievable.
there's so
You
much
know what would be
opportunity
real
out there
nice
right
is to
now
have
for
an
doing something
actual
you're
fucking
passionate
real
about,
job,
you're
you know?
unsure. Look at us.
There's a lot of ways to
Construction
do it. You
working,
can sell one-off videos. When I first
landscaping,
started,
building
Break.com was,
houses,
I would upload a video and they would offer to
something,
buy
you know,
it,
that
release
men
it
do,
for
not
like
just like
$1,000.
upload
That's
videos.
pushed out.
Layers more on anything specific that we talked about in here. Let us know in the comments below. Subscribe to Mike's channel.
Unfucking believable.
Subscribe to Mike's channel so that way we can both generate millions of dollars more than you. Fucking crazy. I don't know. It's up to you guys. You want to keep on supporting him and make him have more money than you? Go ahead. Peace out.